John Cafferty, the Beaver Brown Band on the dark side, only on Most Music B96.
The dark side's gonna love and is real. She'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Nothing gonna save me from the love that's blind. Slip to the dark side and cross that line. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Dark side's gonna love and is real. She'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows she walks like a dream. Make me feel crazy, make me feel so mean. Nothing gonna save me from the love that's blind. Slip to the dark side and cross that line. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. Nothing gonna save me from the love that's blind. Slip to the dark side and cross that line. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side. Oh yeah. On the dark side.
Here we go, a little past 8 o'clock with Chuck Evans giving you that brand new limited edition Mick Jagger 12-inch, all right, and a t-shirt all weekend from B96.
WBBM FM Chicago.
Nothing but the hits on B96.
You saw me standing by the corner of the main street.
12 with Chuck Evans. Another wild weekend in progress, as you know. We got the big chill happening today. High around 15. Going to be a little bit warmer by tomorrow. Right now out at O'Hare, 4 below. Downtown, 3 degrees. And I've got the latest from Patti Smythe and Scandal. Beat of a Heart on B96.
Heat of the sun was a little too much today. Love on the way, flew so high it just melted away. So sweet on the run, so little time to make you see what can be undone was maybe never meant to be. But sometimes a fool gets lucky and wins. Sometimes the innocent pays for an old man's sin. But when the amber light of daylight's gone, all I wanna feel is the beat of a heart. The street that night had a little too much to say, and the look in your eyes, it was a little too far away. But sometimes a fool gets lucky and wins. Sometimes the innocent pays for an old man's sin. Sometimes a fool gets lucky and wins. Sometimes the innocent pays for an old man's sin. But when the amber light of daylight's gone, all I wanna feel is the beat of a heart. Just a little light to give away. Beat of a heart. You come and take me far away. Oh. Sometimes a fool gets lucky and wins. Sometimes the innocent pay for an old man's sin. But when the tears are gone and we stand as one, all I wanna feel. And when the amber light of daylight's gone, all I wanna hear is the beat of a heart. You come and take me far away.
B96 always hot with that new product for you. Today's no exception. All weekend giving away that new Mick Jagger 12-inch. It is called Just Another Night. Along with the nice tight-fitting Jagger t-shirt. I'll take color 9 right now at 591-7296. And lo and behold, here it is right now. Most music, B96.
Give me just another night with you. Give me just another kiss just before the dawn breaks through. 'Cause I'm homesick, feel a little down and blue.
giving me that hot new stuff all weekend. Whew, it's almost too hot to handle. Joyce Mullis on the west side picked up that new Jagger 12-inch. It is a limited edition. Also that tight-fitting tee. We've got more coming up when I tell you to call in. Foreigner on Most Music B96.
I've gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can like love has finally found me. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life.
I want to know what love is. Foreigner and Chuck Evans, 825 at B96.
Your body will be the first to tell you that's the way you should be sleeping each night.
This week, come join the fun at Pepper's Waterbeds. It's Waterbed Weekend. And for 4 days and 4 days only, you'll find incredible savings on waterbeds and bedroom furniture, like a rich walnut finished bed, complete, including headboard, for only $149. Now that's incredible.
When you're sleeping on a Pepper's waterbed, rest assured, rest assured.
It's Waterbed Weekend, but you better hurry. This sale ends Monday at 9 p.m. For the store nearest you, dial 312-PEPPERS.
When you're sleeping on a Pepper's waterbed, rest assured, rest assured. Pepper's waterbed.
When the job is too hot for the FBI, too tough even for the CIA, when the President of the United States has nowhere else to turn and the job has to be done, there is Codename Foxfire. Sunday, January 27th, NBC reveals the story of the 3 incredible women who handle the most dangerous and sensitive cases under Codename Foxfire. They say behind every great man is a woman. Behind the President, there are 3. Codename Foxfire, a special NBC movie, Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
B96 and $1,000 for you with the B96 Hit Blitz. We've taken a segment from 6 songs you hear on B96 and put them together to compile the B96 Hit Blitz. You'll need to identify all 6 songs correctly in order by title to win $1,000.
Listen now as we play B96 Hit Blitz number 6.
You got siren, I don't know what it is.
Each weekday morning at 7:10, Don Geronimo will open up the phone lines and take the first correct caller who can determine the 6 selections in the latest B96 Hit Blitz. Then listen for a new B96 Hit Blitz and another $1,000 from Most Music B96.
And Geronimo gets to have all the fun, doesn't he? Chuck Evans at Chicago weather. Brace yourself. Another sub-zero weekend is happening as I speak. A little bit warmer by tomorrow. Today's high 15. Right now out at O'Hare it is 4 below. Wind chill 24 below. 3 degrees downtown. Bringing on some jungle love. You know who this is. Morris Day and the Time on B96.
B96. Where's your guts? You wanna make love or what? Hold it up, hold it up. I wanna take you to my cage, lock you up and hide the key. Hold it up, hold it up. You are only getting wider, babe. 'Cause if you're hungry, take a bite of me. Hold it up, hold it up. Jungle love, yes. Hold it up, hold it up. Think I wanna know ya. Hey, jungle love. that's it.
B96. 8:32, got another new move for you. It's called Heavenly Bodies. Our sneak will be Thursday night at the Norwich Theaters. We got passes waiting for you right now. Biasco Music on West Belmont. Or stop by Rolling Stone Records at Harlem and Irving for your free movie passes from B96. don't you? Robert Plant did the vocals on this. Bringing on some Honey Drippers. Rocking at midnight on most music. B96. Rock until it hurts. Honey Drippers and Chuck Evans, 843 at B96.
Contests and prizes on WBBM FM are solely for the entertainment of our audience. CBS employees and their families are not eligible.
And that is a shame. Loud and proud, 844, Chuck Evans in Chicago weather. The big chill hanging around again. Sub-zero all weekend. Just a little warmer by tomorrow. Today, 15. Tonight, down around 15. And tomorrow's high in the middle 20s. 4 below at O'Hare, 3 degrees downtown. I do have the latest from Julian Lennon. This is called Too Late for Goodbyes on B96.
B96.
B96, and we got another $1,000 to lay on you Monday morning at 7:10 with Don Geronimo. B96 Hit Blitz. Number 6 is here. I'll be playing it for you in a few minutes on Most Music B96.
I
this feeling from REO. Chuck Evans, 852 with B96.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement of the utmost urgency. The factories have taken over District for the 1985 National Furniture and Appliance Sell-Off. 9 major manufacturers have ordered District Furniture in Chicago and Downers Grove to sell off their factory overstock direct to the public. This unprecedented 10-hour event will commence Saturday at 10 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. Factory representatives will be fully in charge during this sell-off, and you have the opportunity to deal directly with them. Savings will reach as high as 63%, and many items will sell for less than the regular wholesale cost. As an added bonus, District Furniture and Appliances' entire in-store inventory will undergo a dramatic price drop during this one-day-only event. Don't miss this opportunity to deal factory direct with Thomasville, Schweiger, Burlington, Kraler, Sealy, Quasar, Bassett, and GE. Only at the National Furniture and Appliance Sell-Off, Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. only at District Furniture, 45th and Pulaski in Chicago, and 724 West Ogden in Downers Grove.
Is your high school diploma worth $1,500? It is to the Marines. If you're a recent graduate, you can get $1,500 if you join the Marine Corps and start training between February 1st and May 31st. Call now for more information. A Marine is standing by to answer questions about the $1,500 bonus. Call toll-free 1-800-223-USMC. The Marines. We're looking for a few good men.
Paid for by the U.S. Marine Corps.
What do you say to
Sugar, now it's equal. So much like sugar, yeah. It even tastes great straight.
Yeah, Equal Even tastes great straight. It's the only low-calorie sweetener with NutraSweet brand sweetener and no saccharin.
Oh, sugar, now it's equal. So much like sugar, yeah. Equal Even tastes great.
Okay, lick it up, 854. Chuck Evans and Chicago weather, the way it was meant to be. We warned you about this weekend. The sub-zero stuff is still lingering on. Today's high 15. Tonight's what that word is. Out at O'Hare, 4 below. Downtown, it is 3 above. And I'm jumping into a 30-minute music sweep on Most Music B96.
B96.
Oh, you forgave, and soon both of us learn to trust, not run away.
It was no time to play.